What's up guys, Aroneous here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and in today's video I'm going to be diving into Arena a little bit, specifically Tag Team, but also a little bit of Arena. It depends on where I'm going to showcase this champion, but Ultimate DeathKnight is an absolute fiend in Arena. He is a god amongst legends. Literally, this guy is so strong, so if you have this champion, you should be utilizing him. So let me go ahead and show you down the lane, the tavern lane, showcase to you my Ultimate DeathKnight, how I've built him on my free-to-play account, and then we'll go from there. Let's get into it. Alright, so we're going into the tavern right now. Let me showcase to you my DeathKnight, my Ultimate DeathKnight. This man is a beast. I recently ranked him to 6, got him max level. The only issue I have right now is books. Of course, we all have issues with getting legendary tomes as free-to-play player or low spend players out there. If you're a low spender, there's a lot of those out there. It's a challenge to get those books, right? You got to farm Ultra Nightmare non-stop. And even then, you might not always land a legendary tome. So let me showcase you. He doesn't have any books. That's one. 2, I need to farm his masteries. His masteries are not complete yet, so I do need to work on those. But I highly, highly recommend defense tree, support tree. That's it. Okay, so defense tree with the counterattacks because he has an A1 ability that places provoke. Support tree, and for that, I wouldn't go with Spirit Haste. Don't go with that. I wouldn't go with, unless you could do Spirit Haste if you're trying to utilize this guy as a solo dungeon farmer. So if you want to utilize this guy as a solo dungeon farmer, I would recommend Spirit Haste. If not, you're utilizing him in Arena, don't go with Spirit Haste because then he's going to take his turn potentially faster. So I wouldn't go with that. Now you could go with more accuracy to try to land your abilities, which I do recommend. Or you could also go with like Steadfast with more HP, a little bit more tankier stats that is, and go down to either Elixir of Life, or you could go down to extra defense on this champion. Personally, I have a good amount of defense on him already, so I'm probably going to go with Bulwark or higher resistance and Unshakable. I mean, there's so many different ways you can go with this guy. I wouldn't go with Fearsome Presence. I would prefer going Unshakable or Bulwark personally. And for me, I do have a decent amount of accuracy. It's not crazy, but landing that decreased attack can be beneficial. However, personally, I want to utilize this guy in Hard Doom Tower as well. So I would recommend going with Eagle Eye because you also want a decent amount of resistance too. So I tried to make him with as much resistance as I could with my account, with my Stone Skin gear, but mainly I went for tanky stats. So getting the crazy low speed is easy, right? Now it's getting defense, HP, resistance, and accuracy. That's mainly what this guy's looking for because he needs to be able to tank up as much of those hits as possible. And he's really, really good against Rotos. So he's going to tank up that Rotos hit with no problem. Maybe I'll find a couple Rotos teams to fight against. Showcase this guy would be nice. But speed, just try to get it as low as possible. 146 was as low as I could get him. Of course, as I continue to farm Hydra, I'll get even better gear. So with the gear, I have defense on the boots, accuracy on the chest plate. If I went with defense, then his defense would have went to almost 6,000, maybe a little bit more than 6,000. And or you could have I could have went with HP. But I preferred to go with the accuracy route because I do want him to be able to place that decrease attack and fear ability as well. Also, the provoke is very beneficial in his kit, so I didn't want to just go tanky stats only, and I don't recommend you only go with tanky stats. You really should be trying to get some accuracy on this guy so you can at least fear those attack-based champions. Of course, you're not going to be fearing the Duchesses out there with high resistance, Mithralas, things like that. But if you can at least decrease attack on the attack-based champions when you're on defense, or decrease attack against the champions when you're fighting with this guy on offense, is very, very beneficial. So there's the total stats that I have him in. And again, masteries, I don't have any masteries. So Let's go ahead and take him in. No masteries, no books, no blessing. Let's take him in for a little spin. So, Tag Team Arena, I'm in Silver 2. I did bump back last week. So I've got to get myself back into Silver 3. And then the following week, I'm hoping that I can get into Silver 4 and complete the mission. So, all in all, hopefully 2 more weeks before I can get Silver 4. Now, who do we have? Right here. Pretty strong team, actually. Looks like a very strong team. This Rotos right here with this Vogoth protection plus her Rector Drath for more protection. So I would need to go with more single target damage dealer, but I do have Basilius Aroneous, which is very strong. So I could go with, let's see, let's take those 2 out. And let me go grab my DeathKnight here. Where is he at? Alright, here's my ultimate DeathKnight. And of course we've got our Deacon Armstrong in the lead. He's got decreased defense, which is helpful. And then we've got Basilius Aroneous with the stuns, so hopefully we can stun them, no problem. I should be able to. I have a decent amount of accuracy on my Basilius. And then ultimate DeathKnights here just to tank anything that Rotos can throw at us. And then I don't want to just wipe them out instantly. That's the only issue. So I kind of have to bring in not the greatest champs, I guess. You know what? I think I'll bring in my Foley, so I can at least wipe out 1 or 2 of these champs with single target abilities. I should have probably moved the other teams around, but we'll see what happens. So I'll just manual it. Let me move myself out of the way here, shrink myself down a little bit so you can actually see. Let's get it done. Alright. Try to remove buffs. And let's do this. Okay. Revive on death because of wonderful, whatever her name is, Godseeker Aniri. Decreased accuracy was very beneficial. Do that. Block buffs. Alright. Of course, there's nothing out there on the floor. Let's try to kill him. We weren't able to kill him. That's not good. He's going to place those poisons, and then he's going to wreck our team. Yep, we're wrecked. Alright, let's skip that. That's embarrassing. Alright, let's do this next team here. She's way faster. Oh my gosh. Can we do anything? Guess not. Can we kill him with Skull Crown, Max Blessing, Ascension? Probably not. Not enough attack. Ugh! Did you see that? This is not a Skull Crown Max Awaken Blessing showcase. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was dirty. Alright. Of course, we wanted to showcase Rotos hitting us, and of course that happens, right? So we're just going to go after Rector Draft with the A1. Again, if I lose this battle, I lose the battle. I'm just trying to do a showcase where I want to see Rotos take a swing at us at least once. So let's see what can happen here. Let's place a shield too, why not? And we're going to try to kill Rector Drath first so they don't have a reviver at least. And I still have 1 more turn on my Stone Skin, so that's not bad. I have to go for her now. Can I not kill everybody? Let's see. Okay, yeah, definitely can't. Boom! There's the Stone Skin right there. You guys saw that? So he just soaked up that damage. No big deal. Barely even did anything. Ridiculous against Rotos teams. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, decreased defense here and there. Alright, now they're placing decreased attacks. The good thing about Ultimate DeathKnight as well is the debuffs even go over to him as well, which is really, really cool. Go ahead and do this. Let's decrease their attack. So they did resist, so it looks like we've got Rotos in high resistance. Interesting build. Counterattack, extra turn. Okay, target change, boom, he still didn't kill me. He's trying to kill us, but he still hasn't done it. And this is really a showcase for him, so, I mean, if I lose, I lose. I figured with the champions that I'm using and not actually trying to win, I'm gonna lose. But again, that's just to showcase how strong he is. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and end it there. But you guys kind of get the gist of him, which is really, really cool. He's a very, very powerful champion. Let's do a refresh, see if there's anything else out here with Rotos or single target damage dealers. All right, here's another team with Rotos. Actually a little bit weaker, more squishy than the other team. Not as high of resistance, I can tell for sure. So let's do this. And this team looks like it'll be a dub. This team looks like it'll definitely be a dub. I mean, team power can be very deceiving in tag teams, so they could be super fast, and I could end up losing. But we're going to find out right now. So let's see. I'll do this one more showcase here, and I think that I'll leave it at this. Just wanted to showcase to you guys how good Ultimate DeathKnight is. Let's go ahead and remove that buff. Come on now. Go to sleep. Decrease her turn meter real quick. Let's do this. Boom. Dead. Oh, I love watching bombs just wreck everybody. Why would he do that? But it's all good. His AI is a little wonky with the bombs, to be honest, but I guess it is what it is. Alright, so we're here. Boom, target change, debuff blocked as well, but because of the second hit, he doesn't block the second incoming hit. He only blocks the initial first hit. So that's one thing that is a negative for him. So if you have an AoE champion or you have a double hit champion, then it's basically negating after the first hit. But AoEs just go right through. So he can't negate AoE damage, if you didn't know that. So let's see. So what we're going to do, again, I could just kill them all right now, but I'm just going to take out their reviver. Boom, dead. So again, I could probably kill them just with my Ultimate DeathKnight here, but that's not the point of this showcase. I actually want to see Rotos take a turn here. Let's just wipe out Biggin real quick. Boom. Literally no damage. Target change, then target changed again. No damage. It's insane. It's insane. Alright, let's just go ahead and wipe him out. And he did get, look at that, twice in a row. 3 times in a row he's gone. He still hasn't done any damage to us. Not a smidgen of damage. Look at this. Look at this stone skin. Ultimate DeathKnight needs to be on your teams. So there's that. Boom, he's done. Go here. Okay, yeah, this is an easy dub. As long as we can ensure that they don't cut in like that. That's not good. They cut in. So my speed tune was not very good. Alright, there you go. Now typically I use, in my regular arena, I use Arbiter Basilius Aroneous because he is speed tuned, because he does the CC. Alright, so there you go. That's the showcase on offense for him. Let me just show you my battle log. Pretty much nobody's even trying to attack me. I might need to change my defense to make it less threatening to people. Throw people off. And you can see I did win against the third team here. The first team and the third team. So the first team is my speed team. Second team is just a random team that I threw in there to try to pseudo go second. Not that great of a team. I need to fix that. Then my third team is this team right here. Ultimate DeathKnight. Okay, so if anybody tries to single target blast on Skullcrown, not only does she have unkillable, she also has counterattack masteries on. So she counterattacks and hopefully just kills them. Plus she's fully awakened. 72k power. She's very, very powerful. She does a good amount of damage for me. And then I have her in a blessing that does even more damage. So Skullcrown is one of my favorite champs in the game. Ultimate DeathKnight is here. He's tanking up everything. Plus we have extra resistance. Skullcrown Ultimate DeathKnight does have a good amount of resistance. And I think it's around 312 or something like that. So an additional, I think it's 100 with her aura. And then Rector Drath, if she plays Perfect Veil, adds on an additional 50 resistance on every one of the allies with Perfect Veil. So it's not bad at all. And then my first team, of course, this is the team I was talking about. This is my speed team. I go in with Gaius as a bomber in case someone wants to bring in a speed team against me, but puts in a stone skin set or something like that. That's why I have Gaius to place bombs on them. But yeah, so that's the teams. I'm just going to have to fix this team right here because having multiple speed teams is very difficult in tag team. And I think I just need another team that's here that is slow, tanky, and can soak up the damage, last as long as possible. Probably going to end up putting in someone like Mithrala, for example, and maybe I'll take out Mother Sibeli. Maybe I'll put in a reviver like Syl the Drakes and go from there. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see what happens. But I definitely want tankier teams for my tag team arena defense and just one speed team. So there you go. That's my team there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That's my team, and that is Ultimate DeathKnight. If you've been watching this far, I really appreciate you for sticking around so long. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Leave this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you on the next video soon. Peace.